Okay folks, there it is, the Model E Concept 2 rower. Comes in two boxes. First one's 25 inches by 28 inches height by 13 inches depth. Second one is 56 inches long, 21.5 inches height, and 15 inches depth. Let me cut this first box open, the bigger one, and you can see the components inside. It's got most of the stuff in there, the beams and the flywheel, a lot of styrofoam cushion in it, packed pretty well, I'd say. Got the Pm5 monitor tucked up in there. That's the electronic display thing that goes up there on the front. Nothing came broken. So let me get this foam out of the way and spread this out and take a look at it. See what we got here. We have a beam, and we have the other main component. I'm going to turn it upside down so I can install the thing to it. Oh, and then there's the manual up in the box. Yep. Comes with a nice heavy-duty screwdriver too for you to use. Don't need any tools except maybe a knife to open up the box. Alright, I'm going to open up the second box, and we have the little plastic arm thing that holds the display unit. And let me yank the rest of this mess out. This is a metal framework that goes underneath the beam that elevates you up. That's what makes the Model E unique compared to the D, the main reason, is it's going to make you up higher. So there's everything in the boxes. That's all laid out nice and neat. That's what you're going to get. All the different parts. Paperwork. And that's all the screws you get. I think it's about 10 or 12 or something. That's it. That's all you need. And there's the framework. There's a little instruction manual, quick start guide, how to put it together. It's not too hard to put together. Just turn that thing upside down, take 4 screws and tighten that first stand in to the front. And then you're going to undo, these screws are already in it, you're going to undo this little plastic thing that's like the seat stopper so it doesn't roll off the beam. You're going to undo them, and then you're going to slide that piece of plastic onto this piece of metal support, which is going to elevate the beam. Slide the beam up in there like I'm doing, and then you will screw those 2 screws back in. Nice and tight. Get everything nice and secure. And then we can proceed to the next step, which will be 4 more screws to attach that bottom support to the back end of the rail. Tighten them on up. Take your time, don't rush it. And as you can see, all 4 bolts are screwed in. Now you're going to take this plastic thing, take that little piece out, and then you're going to pull the wire out from inside that little, from the flywheel, and stick it up in there. And that piece is just going to sit up in there. And then underneath you're going to fish the wire through, and then you're going to put that plastic strip back in to conceal the wire so it doesn't look all sloppy. Make it nice and neat, hide that wire. Get it in there good. Had to play around with this a little bit to get it straight, but it wasn't too difficult. Alright, push that forward. There we go. Let's put it back in place. And we're good. And that gets bolted in with 2 more bolts that comes with it. Screw that in tight. There's the one on the left and the one on the right. Okay, now it's time to attach the Pm5 monitor. Take the bolt out, stick the bolt in, and then attach the nut. Tighten it up. Get it secure, and then as you can see, the monitor will tilt forward and backward any angle you want. Then you're going to plug the cord into the little hole. Attach that and just sort of tuck the cord up in there. Get it nice and neat. It sort of hangs on that little piece of metal there. Alright, now we're going to attach the main beam to the other beam. And this is kind of interesting. It uses no bolts or nothing. It just slides in there. You just push it up in. There's a little notch and it catches it. And then you push the little plastic thing down on top like that. And it's good to go. That's all you got to do. There's the little damper thing that you can adjust to makes it apply more resistance and all. There's the nickel plated chain. Nice, sturdy, strong chain. I like that. And there's the foot thingies. You put your feet in. Kind of thin plastic, but oh, and then there's that hard ass seat that I don't like. That's my biggest complaint, that seat. We'll talk about that later. Alright, there's a little holder for the handle. And up front, that's kind of unique how that is. The way that is. And anyway, that's the display unit. Just cut it on, making sure it works, testing it a little bit. It works, so I'm going to move on, come back to that later. Now, I'm 6'5". I was really worried. My inseam is 34 jeans. I was really worried the beam wasn't going to be long enough and I was going to bump into the back. But the sales rep said that I'd be fine, and he was right. You can get an extra long beam, but I didn't have to do that. I'm just using the standard one. So it's pretty long. You probably have to be 6 feet 8 inches tall for it to be not long enough. Anyway, those foot things can be adjusted. I got big feet, size 14, so I pretty much drop them all the way to the bottom. And those straps, I had an ultra fit rower. They used Velcro straps. I prefer the Velcro. It had a wide Velcro. You can just undo a lot faster to me. And the things you put your feet in were wood. I prefer that better, but these are okay. They're not that bad. I can deal with them. I like to leave my little damper setting on 10. And this display thing, I was reading some reviews. People were complaining about the Model E doesn't have as good a one as the Model D. I don't agree with that. You can, it's perfect. You're not going to bump your nose into it or anything. It's at a perfect distance. It's big enough for you to easily see. So that's what it looks like, giving you a first-person view when you're rowing. The seat is just too hard though. It's very durable, it's just too hard. Alright, here we go. Trying it out for the first time. Sitting on the seat here, put my big feet in here. I wear size 14. Strap myself in. Alright. Got that thing set on 10, that's the way I like it. Here we go. I really like the nice smooth chain action. Very smooth. Very nice. Nice machine. Worth the money. I'm glad I got the Model E, because I just think it's worth the money, because if you just want to chill out and just sort of sit here, take a break for a little bit, I don't know, it's like you're in a chair, although the seats needs to be more comfortable. Might get a little cushion for that, I don't know. But yeah, you can just sort of chill out for a little bit, rock back and forth, and then you can go at it again. Put your feet back up, do some more rolling. Yeah, so you gotta pull your feet up and then take it out so you don't snag that. Yeah, only complaints would be these feet things are plastic. I don't know, these could be a little sturdier plastic maybe, not so flimsy. I prefer Velcro straps so you could just take off real easy. I had a Ultra Fit machine, rowing machine before this for 20 years before it finally broke. But I really like the foot pedals and the straps on it better. But yeah, the grips, the other one had foam grips too, but these grips are fine. It's hard rubber. But this seat, I mean the glide action is nice. I like that. I haven't tried the monitor out, I'm sure that'll be fine. But like I say, it's not that noisy either. It's nice and stable, very stable. But this seat, it's just too hard. I don't know why they made it so hard. I mean, when I do workouts, it's only going to be 5 minutes at a time, but even for 5 minutes, I can't imagine sitting on the seat for 30 minutes. Your butt's going to be so sore, you ain't going to be able to do much for like 3 days. You have to just lay down in the bed for a while. Let it recover. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, worth the money. I would definitely consider this. I mean, I was like on the fence. Should I get the Model D or the Model E? This one, you know, a couple hundred more. I'd seriously consider the Model E if I was you. It's just, yeah, it's nice. Because I had like I say, I had the Ultra Fit, real expensive one before this one for 20 years, and it was low, just like the Model D. And now that I've got this one, yeah, I like it higher up better, nicer. Very nice. Okay, so I figured something out. I like to set it for 5 minutes and row for 5 minutes. I don't do meters or whatever. I just don't do 30-minute workouts. Just 5 minutes is the way I used to always do it. So to do that, you have to select workout, but see, there is no 5 minutes to choose from here, or a custom list. There's no 5 minutes. So what you got to do, let's see, okay, you have to do a new workout and then like a single time, and then set it for 5 minutes. But after you've done that one time, then you could come on back to here and re-row, and then you can choose what you've done before. See, one time I did 1 minute, one time I did 5. Then you can just hit re-row, and then you're good to go. So that's pretty straightforward, not too complex to get it to 5 minutes. I mean, I like it. It'd be nice if there was like a button right here that said 5 minutes, and I could just push that and just go on. But I do wish it would beep when it got down to 0. I wish there would be some type of beep or bell or ring like my other one had. I really like that. It's like a rewarding type thing. You hear the noise and you're like, ah, yeah, I made it to the end. I'm finally at the end. I'm finished with my workout. I got a nice chime, or it'd even be cool if, I mean, this has some USB drive, a flash drive socket you can like record your results in, but it'd be cool if it like played music or something. You could get to play music when you got down to 0, or some type of reward. I want a reward, damn it. When I finished my time, I wanted to make some noise. Let me know, hooray, you're done. Don't just be silent. This one just goes to 0 and it's just dead silent. I don't like that. So just a small gripe, nothing major. Not gonna wet my pants over it, but yeah.